pretty broad set of recommendations because, again, the guidance is targeted at all drug delivery devices, even, device technologies that don't exist yet. And so, I think the policy was set up to provide flexibility, for FDA to think through the type of performance data that they might need to see for specific types of devices. But I think they also include some important statements in there, particularly with respect to the use of recognized standards as one example. And so I think, and I'm going to take injectors since, we've been talking about primary functions. If we're, if you're a manufacturer that's working on an auto injector that is, and you're conducting testing per 11608, that's generally probably going to be, remain applicable. And that type of standard, which has been recognized by FDA, would generally, as long as you're in the context of use of, what's in that standard, would generally still be applicable. And I think the way that the agency is writing this means that, where there are existing standards or where there's existing precedents that have been set up for what's generally expected.
Right.
However, it is important to think through, your specific product and what conditions, particularly the other conditions that they describe. So that, there's sort of like three main categories of the preconditioning: shipping, shelf life, and then the other. And I think it's that other category that is probably pretty scalable to, product specific risks and scenarios. I do think that for the most part, the agency probably is going to expect to see shipping and shelf life information for devices and their applications.